Hey there, it's Julia McPherson from Inner Space Marketing, and this is your Inner Space Marketing Minute. And today we're going to discuss mood boards. Now, this is something very easy that you can do yourself to help you with the branding and design process, to get you into the mood and to get yourself prepped for working with a designer. So it's fairly easy. We're going to use my favorite tool, which is Pinterest. It is one of my favorite tools, as well as one of my favorite black holes that sucks all my time away in the evening while I'm watching television. I scroll through and I do a lot of pinning. So to get started, you will need a Pinterest board. You can go to pinterest.com to get yourself set up. It's free to join. They have apps for your phone as well as your tablet, so it's very easy to get started. So once you've got a board, you're going to create a new board, and you can call it something like my mood board. Awesome. And then what kind of board is it? You kind of just, they like to classify things because of the search function on Pinterest. So I would say that this is kind of an art board, okay? And then you can add people to the board if you want to have other people collaborate with you. You can just create it for yourself. And this is my branding board inspiration. So that's really what this tool is for. It's to create some nice inspiration as you go. So I don't have anything on the board, so let's do some searches. The first thing I'm going to search on is color palettes. Let's see if I spelled that wrong. I might have spelled that wrong. Oh no, I did. Okay, so you see that all of these come up. So you can search other people's pins and pin it from there. Say, oh, I love this. So I'm gonna heart it and I'm gonna pin it to my mood board. And I'm going to find the board I just created. There it is. Pin it. Awesome. I have a board called Color Palettes, and you are more than welcome to do a search for Inner Space Marketing and find my color palette board, because I have quite a few. You can steal it off my board. That's totally fine by me. And so that would be the first place I would go to kind of see what the brand tone feels like. Is it warm? Is it cool colors? Is it, autumn colors, fall colors? What appeals to you most? And there's tons of resources over here on Pinterest, but you can also go where these a lot of these pins are pulling from is a place called Design Seeds. So let's pop over there. I've got it pulled up here on my tablet here, and you can search for, let's find a similar, oh, I really like this kind of American Beauty red. So let's see some similar palettes with that. And if you click on that color, it will pull some other colors that are similar. So you can see some different tones and comparable colors that match along that scale. You can also adjust, they get this nice little slider up here. So you can adjust to go get a color. Oh, I love that. Go get it. Give me some turquoise. All about the turquoise. So you can see some complementary colors in here with the orange and the turquoise. Some beautiful boards, and you can find some similar colors. Let's try this light blue. Different tones. So Design Seeds, extremely helpful when it comes to color palettes, and can give you a lot of ideas. What I love about them, they take a beautiful photograph and just use their eyedropper tool, and they pull it out the colors. Now you can do that as well. There's a couple of eyedropper tools online that you can download for free, and when you hover over it, it will give you the RGB color. Pretty cool. So if you wanted to say, I really like this one, so if I wanted to pin it, I'm going to come over here. I've got the Pin It button installed on my toolbar. I'm going to do a search on decor. And you can kind of look through here and see if there's anything that brings up the feel of your website. Like, this is very romantic. It's got some shading, some silvers, some blues, some gray tones. Or maybe you have kind of an eclectic earthy style, which is more reflective in something like this image. Just kind of cruise through here. I mean, you can, like I said, you can get lost. This is one of those projects that can be fun. It shouldn't, be so serious. It should be, oh, I love this. It should be something that really attracts you. And I like this open geometric style. That's kind of a style that I have in my own branding. And I really like this deep shade of navy blue. That's really cool. So I'm gonna put that on my mood board. What feels like you? That's really what this whole process is about, is defining who you are on online, on paper, with colors, with style, with feelings, and what kind of things do really attracts you and would be attractive to your ideal client, of course. Let's say you have a yoga healing practice. You probably wouldn't want to use like super busy colors. You want something that's calming, reflective, that gives you a sense of peace, and not something that maybe totally excites you visually and jazzes you up. I mean, it could be fun, but it's subtle. So make sure that the things that you're picking are kind of in line with what you're ultimately doing and what represents you as a business. Another area to search for would be like fashion. And you pretty much probably already have an idea of what your sense of fashion is. Is it clean and classic? Is it a little grunge? Is a little rock and roll here? Just pull out some things that inspire you. I'm very textural, so I love to touch and feel. So I like things that are soft, things that are textured, but that some suede would definitely be something that I'd be attracted to. But go through and see like kind of what patterns excite you, what cuts, what style. And that will also help when you start working with a designer to define who you are as a business. So there's some very easy ways. You can use Pinterest itself to search on styles. You can do it to your favorite magazine. Like I happen to love Dwell. I'm kind of a modernist, so I love clean and classic kind of mixing styles. So that's one of my go-to places. Also, Real Simple is a beautiful place to get ideas for design. They have some very simple, clear, straightforward graphics, which is very nice. So inspiration, they tie in their colors, they make it beautiful. One of the places that I shop is Anthropology. So that is some place that I like to go to find inspiration for fun, let's check their sale, fun patterns and get inspired by prints. I love their prints and graphics. So some fun things to bring a little bit of texture into either your brand or your website. It's all about dressing up your brand and making it feel like you. So definitely don't search places that don't feel comfortable to you. Get inspiration from the things that you use every day, the things that you are attracted to, and the things that define you. So that is how to start your mood board. And once you have 25 or so graphics, you can kind of go through and say, all right, these things all kind of work together, but these things do not. And then you can clean it up into a new board or delete the pins that don't really feel like you. But it's fun to just kind of get started, get a real good grasp on what colors you're attracted to, and then kind of you can work backwards. You can start with decor and fashion and then pick your color palette after. Or you can start with the color palette first and then search only on like turquoise. Just add that. Ooh, can't spell. add that color to whatever you're looking for and find like this woodwork for my mood board, that color. Find the things that you're looking for. So just further define and have fun with it. That's the main thing. I mean, this isn't something that you have to do like sit down and spend 4 hours on. Just kind of build it over time. Things change. Your tastes are going to evolve. So, and your brand should evolve too. Just kind of stay in line with everything. I hope that gives you a little inspiration and gets you set up on Pinterest and start pinning, my friend. I would love it if you found my board over here under Inner Space Marketing. You can just find me, I think it's Innerspace Julia. Yeah, pinterest.com/Innerspace Julia. And I'll have that link in the blog post. And I'd love to see what you're working on. Share your mood board with me. And if you need any help, let me know. Thanks so much.
If you enjoyed this tutorial video, please join me online at innerspacemarketing.com and sign up for our newsletter. You'll get tips and tricks in your inbox and lots of videos. Also, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel.